Well, hello there. Today is day 15 post op, and I have had an eventful day today. I will tell you tomorrow whether that is a good thing or a bad thing. But I've got a lovely friend who set aside her whole morning to keep me entertained. And she messaged me at 9 o'clock to say that she'd be here at past, and that I had to 1 o'clock. Can I make a list of what I'd like to do? And I thought, oh heck, I don't know, because what can I do when I can't walk too far? So here's what happened. We went via the pharmacy, because I'm still problem solving this dressing thing, and I've got a different version of a dressing to see if I can make it more stretchy and knee bendish. Then we went for a wander around some shops. Now, I thought this would be quite a straightforward thing, but hell no, it was not. I walked to the other end of the warehouse, and then I had to sit down, and I felt really quite hot and faint and that sort of thing. And I thought, geez, you'd think that I had been sitting on my ass for the last 6 months. Anyway, I recovered and got back to the doorway, and we'd had a wee mooch around and had a bit of look at this and a bit of look at that. She saw a friend that was sitting that was at the door, had a wee chat, and then said, would you like to go walk around Farmers? And I thought, no. Well, yes, but no, because I'm knackered. I really underestimated how absolutely wasted I would feel energy-wise after just a short walk around a short shop, reasonably short anyway. And I was pretty fit beforehand, and it never used to give me any trouble. So, geez, it really took me by surprise. So we did a wee rejig and decided to have an early lunch instead, and went to the motorcycle maker for lunch. She would not let me buy her lunch, but she did let me buy her coffee. So that was something. This is what Motorcycle Maker's Cafe looks like. It's quite funny because the last time we went there, I really didn't do too well with the food and ended up taking most of it home. So I went for a small portion. If you ever go to Motorcycle Maker, get small, because small is not small. Small is quite large. But it was very lovely. And we still had a bit of time to spare, so we decided to go for a walk around HJ's. Just because, just to get me out, get this leg moving. It's a fine balance between keeping it moving and, oh damn, did I do too much? And it's really hard to know. So we went for a wee mooch around Farmers, and I found a shop in there that does really long tunics, which is quite interesting. And then came back again via the supermarket for more peas, because the physiotherapist says she's got a totally different tack on this. Now, I'm trying to problem solve why this might be. She says that the bend is not necessarily the problem, that getting the swelling down is the problem, and the exercises and keeping it moving. Now, I don't know whether the bend right at the beginning was such a fascinating thing that everybody was fixated on because that was before the swelling started. I don't know. But anyway, the focus is to get the muscles active. So that's what I have been doing. And then I sat on the sofa for the rest of the afternoon with bags of peas on my leg. I've got 3 lots of peas now, so that I can keep a bag of peas out at all times, and there's always another one that's frozen ready to go. No, I'm not going to eat any of them. So I want to thank that lovely friend of mine, because that took up my entire morning. Now, what I'm actually able to do now, tentatively, I'll need to get somebody to video this. I don't have anybody here in the house right now, and I really don't want to selfie it, is I can tentatively walk on one crutch. Woo! What that means is I can slowly carry a cup of coffee from the kitchen to the lounge, and I don't have to use the rucksack anymore. So that is today's tiny triumph, is that I can get around on one crutch. I would not want to do it outside, out and about, because I don't feel quite secure, but I feel secure enough to be able to carry a hot cup of coffee from the kitchen to the lounge and not fall over in the process. The heel striking thing is really helping with balance, and keeping my legs straight and stretching that hamstring is also helping with the hamstring tendon pain, because that has been a lot better. Now all that wakes me up in the night is the actual knee pain at about 2 a.m. when the paracetamol wears off. Now, here's another tiny triumph, because today I was due to take a paracetamol at 2 o'clock and I was still out and about at 1 o'clock. And I was hoping that it was paracetamol time. It was not. My leg was throbbing. But I came back and I completely actually forgot to take the paracetamol. I sat here with the ice bag on my leg instead. And that got the pain back under control. So tell you what, I'm actually one set of paracetamol down today. I have been taking the maximum 4 times, 4 every day since the day 3. So that is progress in itself. Also, here's tiny triumph number 3. I don't have knee pain when I sit still. I have never ever been able to say that before. I've always had knee pain. And 4, tiny triumph number 4, if I sit with my heel on the table, like I was telling you yesterday, I can get the leg almost straight. Now, if I tolerate and grit my teeth through the hamstring complains, it actually stops hurting after a while. So that is also good. So I've got 4 tiny triumphs today, and I walked around 2 shops and had lunch and spent a lot of time on my feet, and I've managed to get my knee back to the size that it started, which is not the size it should be, but still it's better than I thought. So today is an excellent day, and tomorrow will be a rest day. Trust me.